Welcome to Drink Talk. I'm James.
I'm Christina.
And we're going to be talking about Batman vs. Aliens. It's actually Halloween in 2 days, so
yes,
we got some toys, which have nothing to do with Halloween, but Batman's cool and Alien's pretty badass, so we're actually going to do that.
First?
Yeah, let's open this first.
Okay, cool.
I've been wanting to open this thing for a while.
Me too! I don't want to mess up the packaging.
I know. This is really cool. It's like one of those things you don't want to open it up. And this is from Alien 3, so that's like, you know, I can't remember.
Which one is that?
Alien 3 is when, that's when she's in that jail. On that planet that's a jail, or that asteroid, or whatever it is.
Okay.
Can't remember. Alright, I just gotta break the seal and just rip it open.
No, I can't. Mine is like way too nice.
Yeah, we're gonna have that one guy watching who's like, don't open it!
No! Watch you find out it's like a collector's edition, some shit.
Now there's like 15 of these or thing. That, I don't know, there's just a couple. I mean, not a couple, there's a few.
That's why I want to be extra super careful. By the way, this is a two-tone alien action figure.
Pull it out. See, I already got mine pulled out.
Hold on, wait for me.
Hey, wow, this is pretty neat. Look at that cape.
Wow, that cape is extra fancy.
That's really cool, right?
That's some quality cloth right there.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, she is so bendy. She's got wires on the inside.
No visible joints.
Yeah, no visible joints.
I'm gonna break mine before I even take it out.
I feel like I'm gonna rip like Batman's legs off or something. Like, can I make him do the splits, or I mean?
Is there a limit to his stretchiness?
Yeah, I don't want to stretch him too much. I mean, I feel like this pose is the best I can do right now.
That's a warrior stance.
I mean, you know, because if I bend his arms too much, I don't want to break this rubber, or you know.
I mean, he's not like Stretch Armstrong, you know?
Yeah, but where's that picture? There's the picture on there of him. I mean, I at least want to be able to move his thighs, you know, like bend his legs so he can sit down or sitting pose or like kneeling or, you know, on his knees, like you know. Anyways, pretty cool stuff.
Ah, finally got mine out, dude. That was a big.
You need to work on your pull-out game.
That was very yeah, pull-out game is not strong.
Alright.
I can't unbound this dude.
It's pretty neat.
Is he alive?
Does this open up all the way? Like, can you? It does. I think it serves as like a backdrop for this.
That would. Oh my God! Please tell me there's something on the inside of that.
No.
Oh.
But look. It's like you can set it up. You It's like a little background for
All
it.
right, okay.
Kind of looks like an NES little 8-bit.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll get rid of all this trash here.
So I don't know how stretchable mine is, because it seems like the tail can only do this.
Well, no, it should be. You should be able to move it in 30 different places. Is what the box said. Does this come with yours? Is this yours?
Yeah, that's mine. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. So far though, this alien is pretty cool.
Huh. I don't know. There's nothing in the pictures that we talk about. I mean, this bends. It must be for keeping him up. Like, that is pretty neat.
Dude.
I mean, that is. I don't want to break it. There we go.
This is a pretty cool alien, I must admit. Although he does have a phallic head, definitely.
Yeah. Speaking of that, if you ever check out the actual inspiration, the inspiration for Alien, it's this guy. What was his name?
H.R. Geiger.
H.R. Geiger. Yeah, he has this picture he drew back in like 1970 something. It was called Necronom number 4, like with the Roman numerals.
Yeah.
And it pretty much looks like an alien, but with a big, giant dick on its head instead of what you see is like the round, normal thing. I mean, check it out. It looks.
Check it out if you want to see some dicks.
Yeah. Pretty much. See, I want to get this guy to stand up. I feel like we're going to spend this entire thing just
Dude, I already got mine, dude. My alien is like...
Hiya.
My alien is an advanced race.
Dude. I just like Batman's cape. Batman's cape is pretty awesome.
Yes! Okay, cool.
Oh, wow.
So what are we drinking?
I'm drinking double WL Weller Special Reserve original wheated bourbon. I'm trying it on the rocks right now. It's a little strong. I'm gonna cave in a minute and have some ginger ale. Yeah. What are you having?
I'm having the Angry Orchard hard cider green apple. I've tried the regular one. Honestly, I think I like the regular one. And I usually like sour stuff. Like, you know me, I'm like a salty person. But this is actually a little bit too bland for me. The other one had a little bit more flavor. Yeah. But so far, it's alright.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Pretty good stuff. We'll see how it goes. So yeah. Batman versus aliens. I mean, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool stuff. Like, I almost feel like we should have aliens on in the background. Like, that would be really awesome.
Oh my god.
But
we should watch that tonight.
We should definitely watch that. We should have like an alien marathon. But really cool comic. If you already own this one, then you'll know there's actually a couple comics in there about the Predators and the aliens they come into, and then Superman has their whole little thing. We're only going to be talking about Batman versus aliens today.
That's all we care about.
And that's all we're going to give a shit about today. So, really cool stuff. I mean, I don't know, Batman. Batman always, you always. You
are like the Batman expert in the house. I don't know too much other than what is on the movies, to be honest.
Okay. Well, I mean, so a little context for that. I've actually only been reading comics since, was it March? March of this last year. Pretty consistently reading them, but what you see behind me is all I've been able to get through. But not so much of an expert. I'm sure most of you are going to know more than me, but we're going to get into it. So it starts out this one. Did you want to take a look at it first, or I can just go ahead and start talking about it?
I mean, yeah, definitely. Like, I mean, first of all, just face value, the cover looks cool. I like the depiction of the alien so far. It stays true to what H.R. Geiger did in all the movies to me. Yeah, so what's going on in this comic?
You know, it's your basic alien movie, but Batman. So what happens is Batman is on his way to South America, the Guatemala and Mexican border, to find, it was a geologist that had gone missing from Wayne Tech. He was down there doing some work, looking for something, and he disappeared. So Batman's going over there and he's trying to find him. And so first thing in the book is he's falling out, or he's jumping out of his bat plane into the jungle, and he's just talking about like this whole thing. It was just like, I thought I'd seen scary, I thought I'd seen horror, like being in Gotham and doing his whole thing there with the Joker and everybody else, but nothing compares to this. And he's just kind of like telling you, he's like narrating the whole first story. And so he's parachuting into the jungle. He lands in this river, immediately gets into a fight with an alligator or crocodile, and
chaos ensues.
Yeah, chaos ensues immediately. But there's this chick there. Her name is Hyatt. She happens to be there. She's like some kind of military special ops team. I mean, I guess co-ops. I mean, there's guys and girls in there, but so she's there. She's about to shoot it, and Batman's like, no. Or no, wait, that's not till later. But he's still's like, nah, it's okay. And he like ties up the alligator's mouth and stuff and lets it go. So it's all good.
Aw, he's humane.
Yeah, he sends him on his way. He's like, he'll be fine. He'll be good.
I bet you anything that alligator comes back and bites him in his ass. Spoiler? No?
No, I didn't say anything.
But I like how it gets into the alien shit off the bat.
Yeah. Right. Did it? I don't remember that part.
I mean, this is like the first...
Oh, you jump ahead. I mean, comics, they jump ahead within like pages.
Oh, okay.
So, so you jumped ahead big time. But no, it's okay. You can check it out. But after that, Hyatt, she was on that special ops team. She takes him to the rest of the guys, and Batman's like, okay, So you guys can follow me through the jungle. I've got some shit I need to do. And the other guys are like, what the fuck? No way. No, you got to come with us. Like the big guy, I can't remember what his name is. He starts pretty much playing who's got the bigger dick with Batman, and Batman wins.
Obviously.
Yeah, Batman wins. And so they end up trekking through the jungle, and they find this pyramid and this huge ass spaceship. That's actually pretty cool stuff. But they find the spaceship, and they're like, oh my god, it's a spaceship. So they're like, okay, and then they go inside. Or do they
Oh
wait?
my god.
Oh yeah, they go directly inside. So, you know, what's the next thing that happens in every Alien movie?
Fucking, they find some goo or something on the floor and it's an alien.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, they find an alien inside that spacecraft that's been like put up against the wall, like with all that weird webbing stuff that they have.
Yeah.
And there's an egg there, and he's about to take him out, or he's already taken out. So Batman like looks at everything, and he's trying to figure out what happens, and like he's like, okay, just kind of just bag this for evidence. He takes one of the face huggers. Already dead though, so it's not like, you know, in every other Alien movie where they're like, gonna save this for the company.
Oh yeah. Fucking what is it? Whaling Corp?
Whaling Corp, yeah.
I'm surprised though that. Oh wait, okay, the face hugger is dead though, right?
Yeah, the face hugger's dead. It
Okay,
already
because
did
I
its
was
job.
like, why is he putting it in a flimsy ass plastic bag? That is gonna get out.
I know, he's like using like a Ziploc bag or something. Like get that shit at Walmart. Anyways, so he gets all that stuff together, and the leader of the team, he's all like, okay, so you big detective guy, you know, you figure this out, yeah, you know what's going on? He's like, we need to search the rest of the ship, and I'll come up with a theory. And the leader's like, well, yeah, okay, that's what we were gonna do anyways.
So let's go deeper into danger.
Yeah. So anyways, they end up getting, you know, it gets dark, and they end up making camp outside, and one of the guys starts freaking out, and I don't know, it's just like every other movie, because there's always that one guy who's just like trigger happy. You know, in Alien 2, I think it was that chick, you know?
Oh, yeah, the little Mexican chick.
Or whatever, yeah, she was always like really fucking, she blew up, she's the one who blew it in fucking, when they were going down there, and what's it, I forgot his name.
Oh, she had like the huge ass gun, and she was like that, right?
Yeah, but they were like telling her, do not fire gun, do not do anything, like, and they turned in all the ammo, and she still kept some. She's like, talking to that guy, she's like, I got some of this shit.
Then
I've got a problem with authority. So anyways, they're kind of like in camp in the jungle, and they're all talking and stuff, and Batman's like brooding next to the fire.
He's always brooding.
I don't know, I'd always like kind of heard about like the brooding in Batman, and like it kind of made sense, like, okay, yeah, you know, he's Batman, but like I started reading all these comics, it's like, holy shit, like he's a sad puppy.
He's who hurt you?
It's like he's gone to like Best Buy, and like he did not get the warranty he wanted.
Oh,
He's
and then
just
his
like,
fucking iPhone broke.
And then his iPhone broke, and he like couldn't get anything. He's like,
Fuck.
it was sweat. It wasn't water. It was sweat.
That's what he gets for keeping his phone in his gun belt next to his crotch.
So they hear a noise, and they're like, I must go, justice! And he jumps through Batman jumps through the thing, and they're like at the temple entrance, and the guy's like the leader of the team. I can't remember his name. I want to find it. It's this guy. I can't remember his name. It starts with an
I
S
swear
or
to God, I thought
something.
that was a girl at first.
Him? The big black guy?
Yeah, because it showed like his head, and he looked like Michonne for a quick second.
Michonne. Oh, okay. All right. Anyways, so he's like, no, anyone's going in there, it's gonna be my team first. We're going to take point and this and that. And he's like, Batman's like, all right, go ahead, go for it. You know, so whatever. And immediately the leader gets like engulfed in bats, and Batman's like, okay, my turn. And so he leads them.
Engulfed in bats? How ironic that there
Yeah.
happens to be. Those are scary bats.
I don't know. They kind of look like Cupid. They look like little dogs or little rabbits.
Oh, you're right.
You know?
They look like they're a bunch of little barking chihuahuas.
Yeah, I don't know, with really ugly arms. So yeah, they
And of
go
course he's
through there,
horrifying.
and then Batman finds who he's looking for. He finds the what's it called? His geologist. I think his name was Abel something.
And he's been there?
Yeah, ever since they lost him.
Dead?
Yep, he's been in there and dead, and he's been lost. And Batman's like, all right, case closed.
He's
Peace.
like, I'm going home.
No, that'd be cool if he did, though, because, I mean, these guys get what coming to them. So, they're all examining the thing, and Batman gives them his idea of what's going on. Like, okay, I think this is what's happening, and tells them the whole spiel. Like, okay, the aliens are coming out of the eggs, and they're infecting the host, and then the host is bursting out of their chest, and then that's all he's got so far. Until, boom, aliens show up!
Holy shit.
Dude, I haven't actually got to play with this thing yet. This thing's cool.
Seriously, though, right?
Yeah.
And I like these aliens. Dude, how do they balance the half of their head that they don't actually use? Like, it's wild to me.
Well, I'm looking at this thing.
I didn't even know you could stick out his little tongue.
Yeah, it's his little mouth in there. His second mouth.
That is sick.
Yeah, see, we're gonna have him on top of here.
Okay, you don't want to, stick it up his ass.
Well, I can't do it. Anyways, he's over there. Anyways, so yeah, Batman and aliens, they start fighting, and like chaos ensues, and everyone's dying. There's a guy, he's been praying the whole time because he's, there's always that religious nut that's freaking out too.
Oh yeah, he always thinks God can save him the last second.
Mm-hmm. And so Batman's fighting him. Nearly gets his face chewed off by that inside the inner mouth. What would you call this thing? What is that? I mean, it's not a tongue. It's.
I mean, I would say inner mouth. It's a mouth inside his other mouth.
Yeah.
I love sound effects. That's kind of what they do, right? And a lot of brat brat.
Ooh, man, I never noticed these feet.
I know, they're kind of ugly looking.
Really ugly feet.
He's doing a push-up.
Well, no, I bet you that's probably what they look like in those air vents.
You're right.
That's crazy. Anyways, so yeah, they start fighting and they find him, and I think most of them get away. Oh, no. One dude, the leader dude, he blows himself up after all the aliens start, like, getting on top of him and taking him out, so he ends up blowing himself up, and now there's only Hyatt, which was the chick he met at the beginning, and then some random fucking dude, he's,
Expendable.
Expendable.
Next person to die.
And,
uh-oh.
Batman's like freaking out about all that, but yeah, meanwhile, Crocodile.
I knew this crocodile would show up again.
Yeah, he's just doing his merry thing, he's just showing that he survived, going into this cave system, and boom! Nothing happens, it's just an egg. Was it already open? Did it open for the crocodile?
It opened for the crocodile because right here.
Oh, is it? I never noticed that. Is that the egg?
Yes, that's a closed egg, and then the second panel is an open egg, and the crocodile's mouth is open.
See, but what I don't get is do you think it ate the face hugger, thus ingesting the egg? Because there's no way you can get a face hugger onto an alligator, a crocodile.
That's true.
I mean, just the way they look,
Yeah, I mean, they would probably just eat it. A crocodile, no matter how strong it is, isn't strong enough. Or, well, you know what? No, a face hugger couldn't keep a crocodile's mouth shut. Right?
It couldn't even put itself around the mouth, the face. Because it'll go around like that, right? And then it injects down the throat.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, it would have to have eaten it. That's what I'm thinking.
That's interesting.
There's no other explanation. Because, yeah, check it out. This next panel right here shows an alternate version of Batman's origin where they saw it came from outer space instead of the Mark of Zorro or whatever.
Really?
That was the Mark of Zorro. That's with Antonio Banderas. The Mask of Zorro.
Oh, cool.
I think that one was with Antonio Banderas too. I can't remember the name of the movie. It's Zorro for sure. But yeah, no, it totally has. They grab on. They're like, oh.
It grabs onto
Oh,
the
man,
son,
could you imagine?
or the dad, right?
Yeah, alternate version. Yeah, the aliens in this thing. They take hold of his parents, and he's freaking out, and the aliens are bursting. They're like gestating really quickly, and they're bursting out of his mom, and it's like rah! And then he's like there by himself, like the classic image of him just like and like holes in their chest, and then Batman's like, oh my god, like as you see Batman, he's like about to like thing busting out, like boom, so it's busting out.
Dude, what?
And then he wakes up and everyone's like, oh man, so he really is human. Oh man, have a scary dream, Batman? He's like, no.
Batman's life is full of scary dreams.
Batman's life is a scary dream. Like, seriously, I mean, when you really get down to it, I mean, those were our dogs.
Sorry. Hold on.
Yeah. So yeah, when you get down to it, I mean, Batman is just, it's just a sad character. Sad character. Because, I mean, there's actually a couple comics, and we'll get to those later. That it delves into his psyche, and it's just real fucked up.
Wow. Next time on Drink&Talk. Nah, just kidding.
So anyways, we get back to this alligator. He's totally having this alien bust out of his middle side. And Batman is just trekking his way through the thing and through the temple, and they find this room. It's a sacrificial chamber. And they're like, oh my god, it's a sacrificial chamber. And then more aliens show up.
No. Did this alien just got smoked?
Oh,
it's fire.
Fire, yeah. They got fire. I don't know where they got the fire from. Oh, Batman's got the fire. Batman's got the fire. He's wrecking shit.
He's letting it burn.
Oh yeah, so they start shooting him, and they discovered that acid earlier, right? They decided, like, they figured out that all the acid was coming out of their bodies.
Yeah.
So they start using that to their advantage later on, but right now Batman's just blowing the fuck out of one of them. Not giving a shit. He wants to save the crocodile, but he's gonna kill these aliens. I think he's a hypocrite.
I mean, they're just as dangerous. I mean, that crocodile wasn't just some little tiny crocodile. He was a huge ass crocodile who tried to eat Batman. All he was doing was jumping into the forest.
Yeah, but like the argument he gives, like in the beginning, is he's like telling the guy, he's like, well, it's in their nature. He can't help it. He wouldn't kill for pleasure.
Unlike the aliens that do.
No, aliens, I don't think they kill for pleasure. I think they just, I mean, they're just weapons. I mean, they're just straight up weapons, you know. I mean, in Prometheus, that's what they're using to kill.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
So yeah, anyway, so they survive that, and they end up in like this huge cavern where, like, there's, I don't know how this works, because if you think about the geography of where they went in, and like how they went in there, like all the stuff, like it doesn't make sense where they end up, because they end up with this huge body of water on top of them. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Okay, so something's not matching up here, basically.
Yeah. Hold on. So yeah.
Batman face planted. We're back. Getting into.
Ooh, that one was a lot stronger.
Oh, whew.
Man. So anyway, Batman's in there, and he's like, okay, you guys wait here. You guys are like you're hurting. I'm gonna take care of things. And they get us out of this. Batman's like, okay, I'm gonna save you guys, and he starts scaling walls. Oop, you didn't see that. So he starts scaling walls, and he's gonna secure a line, because they're like way down here. Like they think they need to be like way up here in that cavern and stuff. So he secures a line, and while he's doing all that, there's an alien that shows up and gets that last guy.
Okay.
So the filler guy.
The victim.
So Hyatt's left.
Okay.
And the whole time she's actually like, oh my god. So the guy's like freaking out. He's like, help me. He's getting taken up by the alien. He's like, oh my god, freaking out. And Hyatt's like, no. And she shoots the air twice, like, so Batman knows, like, so he thinks that he tried to help her, or she tried to help him, but she did. Look at that bitch face. She's.
Dude, fuck her.
Right. Like this
what
whole
is
time,
her plans? That's what I want to know.
Well, I mean, think of every other every alien movie. You know,
There's always some bad guy trying to get one up on the aliens.
Pretty much.
Okay. So
I mean, it's you know, there's always one person who is like for the company.
Have ulterior motives.
For the company.
Yeah.
I mean, usually it's a droid, which I really, really wish there would have been.
What if Hyatt's a droid?
I mean, that would have been cool. I mean, is that what they call them in that universe? I can't even remember.
Yeah, I think they call them droids.
Droids?
Uh-huh.
I think Bishop would have preferred artificial person. Anyways.
Okay.
So yeah, Hyatt's like, she plays this pity story with Batman. He's like, oh my god, thank you for saving me. It was so horrible. And then so he saves her, gets her to the spot where she can get out of the cave system and all that, and she kicks Batman down like this huge flight of stairs that were like part of this whole temple situation going on, and then pulls a gun on him.
What the fuck?
Yeah, she totally turns on him.
First of all, how does she get down the stairs that fast?
I didn't think about that. That's a good point. I mean, imagine the scene of that. Just, I mean, because I know when I go down the stairs at work, I feel like an idiot. Like,
yeah.
Like I'm just bopping around. But yeah, she ends up. I guess I don't know. He must have like fallen unconscious because he's just barely like looking up when she gets down there. I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's this flat side on the side. If she could have used that as a slide or something.
Yeah, but at least you're stepping right here.
Okay,
like,
yeah, no, she's totally taking her time going down the stairs then.
He's like, ugh.
No, well, check it out. She's taking 2 steps at a time, though.
That's true. And if he was unconscious, like, then, or he couldn't move for a second, you know?
Damn.
That's a lot of stairs,
That's
though.
a lot of stairs, and I can't comprehend running 2 steps at a time downstairs. I would
Down those stairs?
I would break my neck.
That's
10 out
not
of 10 would
possible,
break my
no.
neck. Do not try at home. So anyways, yeah, so she does what any other bad guy would do, and she starts explaining why she did what she did. While she's got Batman at gunpoint.
The monologue.
The monologue. Yeah, there you go, the monologue. And turns out she had found this recording from Abel. Yeah, Abel, the geologist that Batman came to save. He was like the geologist was talking about like what was happening and like
the aliens,
how everything was interacting, and like how, how it all worked. And she's like, it's hard to be a woman to get like high up into the company and whatnot, and to do all that sort of stuff. You didn't see that, and this is gonna take me to the top real quick. Like she's like a real like career girl, I guess is what you call her. So she's got this whole spiel she's telling Batman, and Batman's supposed to be like, oh my god, why did you do that? You're supposed to be, on our side or whatever, I don't know. But he's like starting like to really freak out, and she's like, what? Like I'm not that scary. Like, what's going on? And it's the fucking crocodile alien.
Oh, I knew it. You know what? I remember you telling me about a crocodile alien in here when you were reading this, but so I kind of figured that crocodile would turn into an alien.
Yeah. It's pretty hardcore. I mean, I don't know.
He's huge. He's bigger than even the crocodile was.
I know, and it's funny because when you think about like what really happens here, so it's a crocodile, right? But it's been fused with an alien, so it's got its crocodile DNA, it's got its alien DNA. So I don't know. I was just, I don't know. I was just thinking it'd be really funny to have it like mixed with like really benign creatures, like koala bears or.
A koala alien?
It would be really funny to see something like that,
Koalas are quite vicious,
or
from what I've heard.
You know what would be really fucking scary is a kangaroo alien. Because those things...
That would be strong as hell.
Because it already has those back hind legs and like those punching arms, I mean, it could do some serious damage.
It would be a bulky, like, alien.
I mean, I don't know. This is pretty bulky. This is crocodile.
He's huge.
I
would be so scared if I were her.
I know, she's just looking at it like, huh? Like she's already accepted her death. Batman, if you guys own this, you should check this out because it looks like Batman's totally about to grab Hyatt's ass.
Yes.
Big time.
Yeah, no, I agree. He's going in for a grab before he dies.
He's growing, like, you might as well get it while you can. So anyways, that alien totally destroys Hyatt. Like, it almost looks like it rips her in half. Like even though it like the inner mouth. If you know what the name of that is, please comment because I'd love to know.
Yes, that would be interesting.
But yeah, it just totally goes straight through her torso. It drops her on the ground.
It almost hits Batman while going through her.
Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous. But there's a panel, I can't remember where it is. I hope it's... No, where the fuck is it? Because it really looked cool. There it is. It looks like she's torn in half, right?
You know what? It looks like...
Oh, no. She's laying on her back and her face is in the mud.
Oh, yeah, it's muddy.
I see it now.
Well, she's dead.
It would have been cooler if it ripped her in half.
Yeah. It ripped her in half in the torso, it looked like.
I mean, it might as well have. I mean, that middle part is pretty huge. So, Batman runs up the stairs he was just kicked down from, alien in tow, and gets to the top and he finds a sacrificial sword.
Oh my gosh. He's going Excalibur on this bullshit.
Excalibur.
Right?
I don't know. I was going to say Apocalypto, if anything, because that thing was hardcore. It's like it's like a sword, but it's not. It's like a big wooden thing with a bunch of spikes coming out. It's like I don't know, Apocalypto for sure. You know.
I don't remember that weapon, but I'm gonna have to look at that myself.
Well, anyway, so he finds a spear and that sword. He's taking down the alien, using his acid against him, and the floor is actually a capped lava pit.
The floor is lava.
The floor is lava.
Oh!
I'll drink to that. So, anyways, the alien ends up falling through that wall into the lava pit, and it's kind of like I don't know, but you know what? There's some pretty cool. We were talking about this the other day. Onomatopoeias.
Oh,
Onomatopoeias, right? Onomatopoeias.
Onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, well, what is?
Anyways, this word, the thrutch. I don't know. I think it's so cool. It did like it just thrutch. Yeah, like that's the noise it makes while it goes through Hyatt and like
her body.
Like like thrutch. Like I don't know. It's very.
What is this word? Chorg.
Chorg. I don't know. I can hear it. It's like you know the.
Is it like screaming or like that sounds like?
It's like it's yelling. It's like it's you know I just killed something. You know. I don't know, something kind of like that. But thrutch. It makes me think of the that movie in The Witch that just came out. How she's like doing that thing. It's got that squishy sound. That's like thrutch. I don't know. That's what I think about.
Oh, that's gross. Okay.
I know. So, anyways, big bad crocodile alien falls into the pit, and Batman gets out alive. He makes it. That's it. He did it. He done.
He makes it home.
Made it all the way. So, meanwhile, like. He goes back to the Batcave. He still has that Ziploc bag with the face hugger in it.
Oh, he's pulling a David right now. No, he's not that. He's not that sinister.
No. But he gets it back because he wants to learn. I mean, he's Batman. He's got to know everything about everything.
So he's prepared.
So yeah, exactly.
He's a preparedness
preparation.
master.
He's like the ultimate Boy Scout, which that's reserved strictly for Superman usually.
Yep.
But when you get down to it, and I was a Boy Scout, being prepared is number one when you're a Boy Scout. So.
Agree.
Batman is the Boy Scout.
Wait, is that Superman?
No.
Oh, that's Batman.
No, that's Batman. That's Bruce Wayne. So he's going through the whole. He's kind of like justifying it in his mind why he needs to destroy the facehugger that he has. Because in the beginning, when he's facing the leader of the Black Ops guy, Black Ops team. He's telling him because check it out. He wanted to kill that crocodile in the very beginning. The leader of the guy. He wanted to kill a crocodile, and he's like, "Dude, you can't do that. It's just like he didn't attack me because he was like, hey, see that guy? I want to get that guy." He's like, "No, it's just in his nature. He was looking for something to eat, or he felt threatened, and he had to attack." You know.
Yeah.
And so this whole time he's got this alien thing, and I don't know if it must be alive or what, because I don't know what would be the issue with throwing away or destroying an already dead thing.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't make any sense to me. But he kind of goes through this whole thing where he's like, oh, you know, I shouldn't kill it, but I should. No one should have this kind of information, or no one should be able to have. You know, he takes the Ripley stance. You know, no one should have this type of power. You know, so he ends up taking it and throws it away, and that's it. That's the end of the Alien versus Batman versus Alien Part 1. Yep. And
Dun, dun,
you can watch
dun.
Part 2. You know, when on the
when we make
part
that
2,
video,
on Part 2, you know, you can watch that on Part 2.
Later on.
So anyways,